Yo, yo, yo. All right. We are live. Let's get the fam up in here. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? I see some of the squad coming on. Yeah, we got a special live stream today. Thank you for joining our daily live stream series that's been happening. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna light some Palo Santo. You already know, you dig? You dig? No, it's not a blunt. Those days are over for me. It's just some Palo Santo. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Get that super moon vibe coming. How y'all feeling? How's your day? Mo is good. I'm about to bring on my boy Avery Whitmore, who I'm really excited about, everybody. Just prepare yourself. Avery is he's a very special human being. He's a very special person to me. He's been an unbelievable just supporter of Leaders Create Leaders and done a lot of breath work and sound healings, and he's just an unbelievable teacher. I'm so grateful. Avery, thank you so much, man, for doing this. Let's bring him on, everybody. Get ready, everyone. Cleanse your energy. Let's dive in. Let's see this full moon. I'm gonna light some more of this Palo Santo while we get Avery on here. Have to get some questions together. Yes.
What's up, brother?
Yo, Avery. What's
Gerard,
up?
what's up, my man?
Oh, bro, it's so good to see you. I was just lighting up some Palo Santo, clearing this energy about the room. Myself, I was like, all right, let's get ready. Let's cleanse. Brought out my Peru poncho. I'm ready.
Very festive.
Yeah. Yeah, brother. Thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you. You've just been it's just been so cool to get to know you. We always have such wonderful conversations, and I always learn so much from you. We all need that someone in our lives that help guide us along our journey of going within. And I've been blessed to have many different beautiful guides and teachers, all the way from like the shamans of Peru, Puerto Rico, and all over the world, and Mayan cultures, and you've been a really positive and important guide, Avery, and I just want to honor you for the work that you do, because it's so important. It's not easy doing what you do. I just want you to know, man, as you see me empowering leaders, and my whole mission of creating leaders at the core, what a leader truly is, not just a thought leader, but like a conscious leader in all sense, and just not just in business, but in the world. And I see the way that you're leading right now every single day, throughout the entire day, holding space and creating these containers for people around the world. And I saw you do it before the crisis, every day throughout the week, always holding space and also doing the work yourself. And you're doing it now during a really important time in history, even leveraging technology. And I just want to honor you, man, and acknowledge you, because I know it's not easy to do this work, and it's a blessing. I'm sure you know how blessed it is, but for you to listen to that calling and do this work is something that, like, I just hope I could represent our entire generation, bro. Like, how grateful we are that you're doing this work. So thank you, man, and thank you for jumping on.
Thank you, brother. It's such an honor and a pleasure to be able to share tools that are uplifting and supportive to humanity right now. And it's been amazing to get to know you and to be able to support your movement. You've inspired me a lot and really supported me with my journey and my work and my business. So thank you so much for that, brother. Thank you for including me in your community. Very deeply, greatly appreciated. And I see you and all the work that you're doing. And yeah, it's amazing to be able to have brothers like you that we can walk together and continue to be of support, hopefully, to those that are out there that need it. And I feel really grateful right now to have modalities like breath work that I'm able to share. Really grateful for the internet. Stick around.
Yeah, dropping emoji for the internet.
So yeah, I feel really, I work with a few other groups of people, and in this really special group I work with, It's actually my brother Francisco Hara. He leads this group, and it's a lot of folks in the real estate industry. And we do these mastermind meetings and these meetings every Monday. They call it Flow Monday, and we do breath work, and it's all about elevating awareness and consciousness. And as all of this started kind of unfolding, we all came together, and it was kind of the last in-person meeting that we had. And everyone, the consensus was, man, it was all leading up to this. Like, business was going to pop. Everything was like perfectly set. And then this. And so that's exactly how I have felt as well. I felt that everything that I've been doing on my path, and then in business as well had been leading up to this moment. And I thought, this is not what I expected.
Right.
But now that I see it, I'm realizing that this is the big moment, that it's far beyond anything that has to do with business. It reaches way beyond that. So just really trying to embrace everything that's happening right now, and really grateful that I still am able to connect with a very wide audience. Everyone's on the internet right now. What's up, family? Like, I know we're all in this together. We're all sitting at home right now. So yeah, I'm really grateful, and just glad to be here and sharing these modalities. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Avery, I'm just curious, bro, because I actually don't even know. And everybody, feel free to, like, yo, this has become a community. So I ask you all to just, let's all connect on here. Know that this is a container that I've created for us to just, really connect and share and learn and grow. And Avery, because I actually don't know the story, but when did you feel this calling to do the work that you do, with truly going out there and every day leveraging these modalities like breath work and sound healing and meditation and all the different modalities that are out there? Like, when did this trigger for you and you were like, you know what, I'm going to go all in on this?
I mean, it started in my late 20s. I had a few moments of deep, feeling very spiritually stressed out, emotionally stressed out, physically stressed out. And I remember I had one night when I was lying in bed, and it was just kind of like, it was like Spirit was talking to me, and Spirit said, you can spend the rest of your life helping other people. And it was just at that moment, I was like, wow, that makes sense. Like, I don't need to just sit here and grind for myself all the time. That's not working. And so I had this moment literally laying in bed one night where I was like, Spirit was telling me, you can step up and you can be in service. And I listened to that, but then I took a couple more years to beat myself up. Beat myself up for a couple more years, and then had another moment where I was like, okay, it's really time to get into this. My mother's an amazing healer. She's an amazing massage therapist. She'd been asking me to go to massage school my entire life. I finally went to massage school and started just working with my hands. And then from that, everything else started opening up. I started working with a breathwork teacher. I started learning a bunch of other different modalities. Started through breathwork. I started working with sound more. And then it just all continues to just grow and expand and unfold in the most beautiful and unexpected ways.
Wow. Yeah. Beautiful. And you have a gift, man. I mean, I don't know, all of you, if you've ever taken a class with Avery, whenever you get an opportunity to, I think he's going to give us a little taste today, but it's so special. And as you all know, if you don't, I take this very serious. It's my daily practice. I would go to usually about 2 sound healings per week, 1 breathwork class, and I meditate every day. This is a practice that I truly live by. It's my life. It's my life. It's how I've be able to stay with the energy that I have every day to serve, truly serve at the highest level, heart-led, just with passion, and able to overcome the resilience and the adversity that life brings us on a day-to-day basis. It's allowed me to tap into happiness, fulfillment, feeling whole, feeling aligned to what I'm doing, be able to clear my just clear my chakras and clear just me, just so that I can, hear and listen and feel like what is meant for me and what's next for me. Because, we forget that, like, this thing here sometimes can be running so much, and that we don't realize how powerful the the intuition, the gut, you know, like that gut intelligence, that heart intelligence, that soul intelligence is. And when we're able to really start to listen to that and tap into that and build it into your practice on a day-to-day basis, you start to really untangle, you know, just ancient wisdom and just truly like your calling, your truth, what's meant for you, you know, your purpose. And it's just, it's been a beautiful journey. And Avery, I would go to Avery's class every single week, guys, every week. So yeah, he would fill it up. Your classes are full, bro. Every time you go to Unplug, if you guys live in LA, you got to go to Unplug meditation. Avery, he's you know, it's like a cool DJ. He like shows up as the cool DJ. Everybody wants to go to the party where Avery's at. Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. So real quick, Avery, we're gonna get in. I don't know if you've a plan for us, but I want everybody to realize, look, guys, put together some of your questions, save them, and then towards usually about like 30 minutes in, we start to do some Q&A with Avery. So we'll do that. I know I already saw a bunch about like this super moon and a bunch of different questions, Avery, but I was wondering if maybe you can center all of us so that we can harmonize and like really, really, really just, you know, come together in that same energy, you know, and then be able to kind of open up and talk about what's happening right now.
Yeah. So what, you want to do some practice first and then
that'd be
questions?
Cool.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
was thinking maybe some practice first, but what do you think?
Yeah.
Or just go into some questions and then maybe end it with the breath work. Guys, why don't we ask everybody, would you rather start with maybe giving some practice, or do you want to go do some Q&A? Comment below and then we'll kind of see what everybody's feeling right now. The quantum party, Jenna Sophia calls it. I love it. Thanks for being on here, Jenna. I really appreciate it. John, thanks for coming on. Sarah, thank you for being here. Patty, Jess, we have some really amazing individuals that are in here. Let's see, Mo, thank you for being here. Serve your way. Gustav, Ian, you know, Wendy, Jesselyn, she's a beautiful artist. We have a really cool collective that's in here. Artists, practice. Wow, we get a lot of practice. All right, cool. So Avery, the people have spoken.
All right. So, all right, we'll get right into it, but I will just say a couple, like 3 things about what's happening right now.
Okay, cool.
We're in like 100% full moon right now, full moon energy. We're feeling it. It's a full moon in Libra. It's a super moon. So it's really strong. Libra is obviously this sign of balance, weighing the scales. If you have Libras in your life, they're amazing. All my friends, my brother, his wife, teachers, everyone I know is a Libra. They're amazing. I love them. So that energy obviously is very balanced and beautiful. And typically on these Libra full moons, that's what we expect, because the moon represents the emotions. It's the waters within us. So it's really what we're feeling. And so when we have a full moon in Libra, it can feel like we're really balancing everything. But at the same time, on the 4th, we had the Pluto-Jupiter conjunction. Pluto is death and rebirth. Jupiter is expansion. So it's kind of like, how are we expanding and coming up and out of this rebirth that's happening? So right now, the full moon is actually going to square that transit. So basically, it's like working with that energy and kind of putting the dukes up kind of way, if that makes sense. It's not the smoothest energy. So what we have the opportunity to do right now is to look at that, to look at this full moon, the balance, and also looking at transformation and death and expansion. So how are we going to really have to be reborn to be able to find this balance? And just what we're going through right now, normally we could say that and it would be something like, yeah, you know, I gotta go change the oil in my car and get my girl some roses to make everything balance. But this is something really much deeper, that we have to really take this opportunity to go deep within ourselves, deep, and really find that out. Really, what are we ready to let go of? What really has to die for us to be reborn and find this balance?
Yeah. How many of you are feeling this way? I want to know, like, we're seeing everybody's sign come in, but how many of you feel like you're going through a rebirth? If you feel like you're going through a rebirth, do me a favor, just comment in number 1. If you feel...
Yes, Libra.
A lot of Libras in here, bro. We got,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yo, shout out to Joey. What's up, Joey? I see you in here. I see some Sagittarius. My boy Kevin's in here. Thanks, Kevin, for coming on. I appreciate it. I'm a Sagittarius, but I can tell you, man, like, I feel it's so funny because I've been using that language. I've actually been using both rebirth as well as I've been saying resurrection, because I know this is a big week also of Christ consciousness and
Yes.
everything that Jesus represented.
Yep.
And I really feel that, man. I really feel the rebirth. I mean, just for me, like in my relationship, a lot is changing, and I'm going through it, and it's painful. In my business, like as much as I thought I had it all together, I mean, shit. Like I'm completely rebirthing Leaders Create Leaders and the values and the actual teaching of it. You know, and it's just, we can go deeper on that, but I feel that, brother. I really, really feel that. So I heard, Avery, that this is also like a really important moon of like, it's like since it's a super moon, meaning like, guys, for those that don't know, super moon means that like that basically it's the closest and brightest the moon will be to Earth in the entire year of 2020. That's this moon. It's also apparently a pink moon or super pink moon, but I heard it's like something that's going to accelerate manifestation. And that can work in both ways, where like, if you're feeling a certain way that's negative, it will manifest that negativity. If you're feeling like creative or positive and, you feel like things are going really like in a beautiful way, things are expanding for you, like Avery said, then that can actually be accelerated and you'll manifest that. Avery, does that feel right with what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like, and that can really be said about every moon, every big full moon too. I mean, the first manifestation we experience is our emotions. That's what we're creating things for, to feel a certain kind of way. And the moon's always pulling on the waters. It's always pulling on our emotions. It's always the tides, the river, the ocean within us. It's moving in, it's moving out, it's constantly flowing. So yeah, if we can hold it together right now and keep strong and keep balanced, and we keep focused, then yes, can be very, very powerful for manifestation.
Nice. Fire. Dope. I see Melissa and Mooch in here. I see Cody in here. John, Victoria, we love you. If you're new and joining the live right now, we're talking about everything around the supermoon. We're going to be doing a practice right now. Avery's going to be leading us in a practice. Definitely comment and let us know what your sign is, and then prepare some questions. And we'll be, just talking about all things mindfulness and what's going on right now with the planet. So, and with ourselves. So cool. Avery, what do you think?
Yeah, let's do this. Let's get some breath going.
Okay.
So,
hang on. I'm gonna pull an Avery real quick. You ready, guys? I gotta learn these, Avery. You gotta show me how to use these bowls.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
All right.
I got a couple of them over here too.
Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah. All right, everybody. Let's get centered here while Avery can us.
Okay, so we are going to do breathwork practice. So breathwork, those of you who know this practice, you know how powerful it is. It's amazing because it's so simple. It's easy to do. Yes, it does take work. It does take some focus. It does take some discipline. But if there's ever been a time in our life where we can stand up for ourselves, stand up for our bodies, stand up for our spirits, it is right now. So I really invite everyone to step into this practice with courage. We are supported by the energy of the moon. We are full. We're ready to move. I know full moons, I can barely even sleep at night. They're just charged. There's all this energy and you can really feel it. So we're going to just use our breath to connect to the stream of life force, chi, prana, connecting to the essence of the cosmos, the essence of all living things. And it's just that simple. We can go without water, we can go without food for quite a while, but this breath is what's keeping us here moment to moment. And so when we start to work with it consciously, we can start to receive incredible benefits from it. It does the stuff for our immune system, anxiety, depression, can bring us into a state very quickly of peace and relaxation. The oxygen can slow down the brain waves, and within just a few minutes, you can find yourself in a space where you're just here. Your mind's not going anywhere, and that's what we try to do meditating all the time. And I know if anyone's tried to meditate, they've struggled with it, because we all struggle with it. It's a muscle, and you grow it and you grow it and you grow it. And so a meditation practice takes time to develop. Breathwork practice can get better and better, but you can be amazing at it the very first time, and you can receive and feel all of these benefits first session. So for those of you who are going to try this for the first time, know that it's powerful. There can be moments where it can even feel overwhelming. As we breathe in all of this oxygen, you're going to feel this energy building in your body. The spaces where energy really flows are our hands, our face, our mouth, our feet. So you'll start to feel the energy. You'll start to feel tingling, maybe a change in temperature. Even as we breathe, if you keep breathing a lot, sometimes you can feel, or you can experience a little bit of cramping in the hands. All of this is okay. It's safe. But if at any point in this practice anyone feels overwhelmed, or they feel like it's just a little bit too much, just slow the breath down. Breathing through the nose will help to bring everything back into balance. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with a 3-part breath. We're going to take 2 breaths in and 1 breath out. It's going to be all through the mouth. We're breathing through the mouth just to get as much oxygen into our body as possible. Normally, I recommend breathing through the nose, but through this, we will breathe through the mouth. So we take 2 breaths in. That first breath is into the lower belly. When we breathe into the lower belly, we activate the diaphragm, this muscle right here. It expands and contracts. It opens up our rib cage and allows the lungs to open up. So let's take that first breath, intentionally breathing into the lower belly. The second breath, breathing up here into the chest, then relaxing and letting go. So full belly, full chest, out. Exactly, that's it. So the breath stays connected and continuous throughout. And that's all that you have to do. I will guide you guys. Gerard, how much time do we really want to go for the breath? What are you thinking?
So I think let's just give them a taste, right? So guys, usually, when I do this with Avery, we usually go a little bit longer. I mean, sometimes the big classes are about 45 minutes, you know, so anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. But I want to give everybody a taste. So
let's do like 11
10
minutes.
What'd you say?
How many did you say?
How about I say 11 minutes? That's cool.
Yeah.
Right,
Does that work?
Yeah, let's do it.
We can get a lot of work done in 11 minutes. So this is what I'm going to have everyone do. If you need to sit up, that's fine. Make sure you're in a chair that's fully supporting you. Also, option to lie flat on the floor. Wherever you are, make sure that you are fully supported. If at any point you feel dizzy, you can just lean back and relax, because we're going to draw a bunch of oxygen through the body, and you can feel a little lightheaded at times. Excuse me.
And I give all of you so much credit for doing this. A lot of you, like seriously, this is I honor every single one of you that's actually going to go through, that's able to actually take some time aside from all the distractions in the world and drop in right now for 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch what that does for you.
Yeah. So let's do this as a collective. We're going to all put our hands together. We'll feel all this energy, heat flowing in our hands. Get that flowing. Here we go. Big deep breath in through the nose. Release it through the mouth. And let's clap all together on the count of 3. The clap heard around the world, opening the practice through movement and sound. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And just tapping right here. Tap on the center of the chest, the heart space. Just bringing your focus and your awareness here as we draw in another deep breath in through the nose. Release it through the mouth. Good. And this is one more thing I love to do, opening up our ears. So it's like you're massaging and pulling up on the tops, and then massaging and pulling out on the sides, and same thing on the bottom. Oh yeah, you can feel all the blood, all the heat flowing in there. This is great. Opens up energy all around this area. Snapping the fingers 3 times, shaking your hands out. Everyone make a noise.
Yeah.
Okay, so now finding your way into a very comfortable position, and we'll ask everyone to just close your eyes. If you're tuned in and you have headphones, that's even better. If not, that's okay. And so just taking a moment right now to connect to your space, to Feel yourself arriving right here, right now. Let's draw in another deep breath. As we release, letting go of anything that happened today. Drawing in another deep breath through the nose. As we release, letting go of any expectations that we have for this practice, that we have for the rest of the evening. Drawing in one more deep breath. As we release, fully arriving right here, right now, in this moment, feeling your connection to the earth beneath you, feeling your heart beating. Let's take a moment and set an intention. We are in a full moon, the perfect time to release. What are you ready to let go of? What has to die for you to transform, for you to rise, for you to expand, for you to fully come into balance? Just feel that for a moment. Feel it right here in your heart, like a beautiful light shining up, out into the sky, into the cosmos. Beautiful. So with your eyes closed, palms facing up, we're going to start this practice. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with just 11 big, full, deep breaths in and out. It's just a breath into the belly, bring it in, bring it out. 11 of these all together. Here we go. Ten, 11. Now drawing in a big, full, deep breath. Now push that air out with force. And pause just for a moment. Good. Now drawing that breath back in, full, deep breath. Holding it right here. Feeling full like the moon, full of energy, full of strength, full of courage. Taking one more sip of air, letting out a sigh. We're going to do 11 more of those right away. Here we go. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Big deep breath in. Push that air out with force. Pausing. Big, full, deep breath in. Drawing in the air, full like the moon, full of power, full of strength, full of courage, full of ability to create. One more sip of air. Big sigh out. Beautiful. Okay, 22 breaths. We're going to do 11 more. Keep it going. Here we go. 11. Big deep breath in. Push it out with force. Pause. The space in between breaths, infinite possibilities. Feeling your stillness. Big full deep breath in. Holding, full like the moon, full of strength, full of power, full of courage. One more sip of air. Big sigh out. Beautiful work. Okay, 33 breaths. You can feel everything opening and moving. We're moving right into the 3-part breath. So full belly, full chest, relax and let it go. All together. Here we go. Fill the belly, fill the chest, and let it out. Good. Beautiful. So for those of you breathing, it's all about feeling the rhythm, creating that rhythm with your breath, filling the belly, filling the chest, letting it out, full belly, full chest, let it out. Just keep it going, keep the breath connected, trusting in this practice, knowing that you are safe. This is your moment right now to move the energy in you, to clear yourself, to cleanse yourself, connecting to the fullness of the moon, the fullness inside of you. Breathe it in, let it out. So just a few minutes in, you can feel all this energy flowing in your body. If you're feeling tingles in your hand, if you're feeling tingles in your feet, in your face, that's okay. Stick with it. Keep it going. You can do this, family. This is your moment. This is our time. Let's step up together. Breathe it in. Let it out. Clear that space. Beautiful work. We're about almost 5 minutes in. You guys are doing great. This will make you emotional. It will make you feel things. Emotions are energy in motion. If you're feeling things right now, let it out. This is our time. Allow the tears to flow. Allow the laughter to flow. If you need to scream, allow yourself to scream. Let that energy move. That's what we are doing here. Moving the energy all together. So we're going to pick it up just a notch. We're going to add 10% more strength into your practice. So feel that. Think about building it up 10% more, slightly larger breath, feeling that force, feeling the fire burning within you, keeping that rhythm flowing. Beautiful work. Great work, Gerard. You're doing well, brother. Keep it going. Sticking with your flow, full belly, full chest, let it out. Full belly, full chest, let it out. What do I have to release right now in order for me to come into balance? What is ready to die? What am I ready to let go of so that I can expand, so that I can grow, so that I can rise? Breathe it in and let it out. This is your moment right here. Let's go, family. Keeping that breath flowing, you guys are doing great. Sticking with it. Here we go. Almost there. Almost there. Keeping it going. Okay, so all together, we're going to take a big, full, deep breath in. Big, deep breath in, family. Holding your breath right there at the top. Continuing to hold. Another 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, we're going to do about 3 more minutes of breath. So here we go. Returning right back to it. We've worked through the hardest part of this whole practice. So we can take this part right now to begin to feel into your body, feel into your heart, feel into the waters, feel into your emotions. Whatever is present in you, allow it to move. Know that you are safe right now. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. What you are meant to be doing right now, step into it. Lean into it. Two more minutes of breath. Beautiful work. That's it. Exactly. Begin to let out a sigh on the exhale. As we sigh it out, we fully surrender. We fully let go. We will allow our hearts to open. We allow ourselves to shed that layer of skin. We allow ourselves to be vulnerable. We allow ourselves to be seen. We allow everything that we are feeling to flow out through the breath. Okay, here we go. Final minute of the breath. We're going to finish this with strength, family. I know you guys are all feeling a lot right now. Whatever you're feeling is justified. Know that you are safe. If you're experiencing a lot of physical sensations, it's okay. Keep breathing. We're almost through this. 60 more seconds of breath, knowing that you are safe, knowing that you are protected. Stepping into it right now. This is our moment. Let's go. Ten more seconds of breath. Finishing with strength. Here we go. Almost there. Okay, all together, family, let's take a big, full, deep breath in. And holding our breath once again. And let's squeeze our hand into tight fists, feeling all of that energy we've cultivated, continuing to hold. Holding, holding, holding. Keep holding. You're doing great. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to keep holding for another 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Fully relaxing, fully letting go, easy, normal breaths in and out of the nose, just relaxing right now. As you relax, just becoming aware of the spaces where you feel energy in your body. Becoming aware of the spaces that feel open. Drawing a big, deep breath in all together. Letting it out through our mouth. And taking this moment of deep gratitude for the cycles of the moon, the cycles of life, the cycles of breath, the cycles of these days, of these hours, of these minutes, of these seconds, all of these opportunities that we have to release, to die, to be reborn, to be renewed, to step up in a completely new way, to see our path with fresh eyes, with a fresh heart. These opportunities for us to remember who we really are, why we are really here. These opportunities to remember our medicine that we have to share. So in this final moment, let's just open our hearts right now and give thanks to all of those that are working so hard to support humanity, all that are working in the medical field, putting themselves on the front lines, risking their lives, all the nurses, the doctors. Gratitude and love for all of the folks that are checking us out at the grocery store, delivering mail, all of the simple things that are keeping our ecosystem flowing, that are keeping us alive, that are allowing us to be here in the cocoon, rebirthing. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. very gently find yourself coming back into your body. Moving your fingers and hands, rolling out the wrists. You can open your eyes whenever you're ready.
I'm sending every single one of you that stayed with us. I'm so honored that you guys stayed with us. You know, when we started the breath work, we were at about 100 people on this live stream. To open my eyes and to see that there's 99 of you still here, and that you all just practice that moment to tap into source, to tap into God, to tap into the beautiful gift that we have within us, that just simply just practicing the art of breath work and tapping into your heart, tapping into your spirit. I appreciate every single one of you for doing that. Avery, thank you so much for leading us. Like I said,
My pleasure, brother.
So how do you all
Yeah,
feel?
my pleasure.
I'm curious. Comment below. How are you feeling right now? As a practice from 1 to 10, was this something that you feel that if you practice this on a more consistent basis, that would add value to your life? Let me know. Oh, Sam Wesso, you're on here. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being on here. Amina's
Yes,
on
this
here.
can be a regular thing too.
Mary, yes, Mary J's on here. We have some beautiful souls that are with us. I'm so grateful. I see some 10s from 1 to 10. Everybody, how do you feel right now? Hopefully you guys feel love and blessings, and it's beautiful here in LA. The sun just set. We're gonna see the beautiful super moon, the super pink moon that starts to show itself. And Avery, bro, oh, I needed that, man. I feel like I'm so ready now for just, I let go, man. I want everybody to comment, like, what's one thing that you feel that you just let go of in your life? Like, for me, I feel like I let go of just fear. I let go of uncertainty, of just knowing that I'm just in my path right now, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And it feels good to just let go of the weight of, you know, sometimes I feel like I have such a weight on my shoulders to know, to inspire and to help leaders around the world. And, you know, I realized to let go of that, you know, and to just simply be, and to just have the joy every single day to do this work, and to just be grateful every day. And I feel that right now, Avery, you know, like I feel so aligned that it's not even work anymore. It's just who I am at the core, showing up every day. It's, I'm curious, Avery, what is something right now that you feel coming into this supermoon that you're calling into your life? That's something that you're maybe letting go of, one thing that you're letting go of, and then one thing that you're calling in right now.
Man, I'm letting go. You know what? I'm letting go of a lot of expectations. Just really, just expectations. Just, you know, just flicking them right out the door. And really just embracing the flow of everything, knowing that tomorrow may be completely different from today in a way that is completely unexpected, and that's okay, because throughout all this, I knew it before, but it's becoming so much more clear and apparent. It's just, if you got your family and your friends and you have your heart in the right place, everything's going to be okay. We need very, very, very little. So what I'm calling in right now, I'm calling in love, brother.
Yeah.
I'm calling in a lot of love. That's what I'm calling in.
I love that, bro. True
Yeah.
love. True love. That's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm calling in love, calling in the wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much. So I'm gonna open it up, guys. So the live stream only allows me to have 1 hour. Avery, thank you so much for taking the time to be on here.
Yeah.
I want to just open it up for a few questions, guys. Yeah, no doubt, Louis. Thank you so much for being on here. Thank every single one of you for being on here. I do these every single day. just bringing in different leaders from around the world. So I appreciate all of you for being on here and participating. Let's get some questions, guys. I know we had some earlier. We probably have had 1,000 comments since we've started. But I'll see if I can scroll up and see if we get any questions. Or guys, comment some questions that you may have for Avery right now. Let's see. Let's see.
Sunshine, we connected through our mutual friend Erica, actually.
Say that again. Are you talking to me?
Sunshine just asked how the two of us connected, and I said we connected through a mutual friend, Erica, who
we did.
We both know, and she's been in my classes, and then took Gerard to one of my classes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh wow, I'm trying to scroll so far up. Let's see here. If you see any other questions come in.
Where can you find some meditation routines? Okay, man, you can. There's a lot of great books. I'm creating some stuff. I am doing this every week. I'm doing this officially 3 times a week. No, like 3 or 4 times a week. Every Thursday, every Sunday night, and then one every Monday morning as well. So you're always welcome to come into those. And then,
That's awesome, bro. I might have to work something out with Avery and bring him on the team to do one of these a week. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Avery, we got a good question here. Are you single?
What's that?
Are you single? We have someone who's asking you, if you're single, stud.
Actually, my heart right now is spoken for.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What drew you to start a mindful-based practice, Avery?
My heart. There is nothing more fulfilling than helping someone else out. My teacher says, if you want to stay young forever, laugh, cry, and help someone every single day. And that is the truth. Please, 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 please. If you can do those 3 things, your life will be amazing.
Oh man, that's so beautiful. I love that. That's what I love about the movement, Leaders Create Leaders too, because I feel like it's just like, I think we're all called to help people. Like we all have a gift.
Yeah.
We all have this ability to help others, to support others, to uplift others. I think that's what we're here for. I really feel like that's what God put us on this earth to do, is to make the world a better place, and to do that by helping others and helping people. So every single one of you that are on here has the ability to do that. Someone said, Avery, what do you want someone to take away from this live stream? If there was one main takeaway for you, what would you want to leave people with?
I would want to leave people with their understanding that you have the tools at all times to heal your body, to heal your mind. That's where we are right now. We're in this space where we get to look in the mirror and we get to figure a lot of things out for ourselves. And so I want everyone to remember, if you can breathe, you can meditate. If you can breathe, you can clear your mind, you can clear your body, and you can bring yourself back into a balanced state.
I love that. Okay. And all right. So Avery, bro, thank you so much for being on here. Guys, I will add that if there's one takeaway that I want to leave for all of you, it's that right now the world, right now we live in the most important time in human history. We're seeing this time is it's an unprecedented time for us to genuinely all come together with this religion of love, whatever you believe. But you need to start tapping into start actually tapping in, stop actually going after all the things in life that are external, and start paying attention to the simple things in life. And that starts with you being comfortable, being home, and going within yourself and asking yourself some of the tough questions of what really matters right now, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. And if that's one thing that we learned from this crisis, is that we are not in control. And if there's one thing that you should want to release and let go of during this super moon, during this full moon, is letting go of control, letting go of, like what Avery said, of expectations, and truly starting to live life in the moment. These modalities of breath work and meditation, you know, and sound healing and prayer are about you becoming one and with the present moment, letting go of the anxiety of the future, letting go of the pain and the trauma of the past, and knowing that you are alive right now. And if you can just tap into being present more often and starting to then embody what Jesus represented in this holy week of being more of love, being more of compassion, being more of, you know, a kindness, generosity, you know, being someone more of joy, and knowing that even when someone may come at you with hate, even when someone comes at you with criticism and hate and just, you know, ultimately that's things that are negative, that it has nothing to do with you. It's that they're showing you their own pain. They're showing you what they're going through. So how can you start to be that person for them that's empowering them and giving them some love, giving them some support? And if you just did that a little bit more every single day, this world seriously will become such a better place. And I think God will grace us all with another day, you know, to play, to have fun, to have this beautiful heaven on earth that we have. I mean, if you think about how beautiful the earth is, and we all get to play here. So embrace it. Start practicing these modalities of meditation, breath work, prayer every single day, so that you can truly just have a more fulfilling life, you know, and a life of joy and happiness, of laughter, you know, and that's what I would say to each and every one of you. If you're committed to being on these live streams every day, comment a heart. I want to see who's part of the actual, you know, family that's coming on here every day. I'm going to start seeing if we can get Avery more often. I'll have to talk to him after this. Avery, we have a few minutes before this is going to shut off. Is there anything at all that you want to share? I'm going to have everybody, please make sure that you go and follow Avery Whitmore on Instagram. And Avery, it has so many cool things that he's coming out with. He's always constantly in creation mode, dropping new classes and different opportunities to work with him. So definitely just follow him. I'm telling you, he's one of the most humble people to connect with. DM him, connect with him, be a part of his community. And Avery, are there any last things that you want to share of things that you're excited about coming out right now?
Yeah, I mean, so from right now, this cocooning stage, it's just mostly the live streams that are happening every Thursday and Sunday. Please join me. The link for all of that is in the link in my bio and Instagram, or you can go to averywhitmore.com. And then of course I have, you know, we're kind of shuffling and pivoting right now, but I've been doing sound facilitator teacher trainings. Gerard, you and I are going to begin to do going to be teaching Gerard how to facilitate sound as well. So if you're interested in using sound, he's going to get his phone right now.
I'm waiting.
If anyone's interested in facilitating sound baths, you know, working with all of the instruments, all of the things, and doing that as something to share with other people, please, I will have one of those coming up. It might be pushed back. It was for the beginning of May, but it's probably going to be pushed back. And then other beautiful events. Please just follow me on Instagram. Check everything out there. If there's anything I can do for anyone, please just let me know.
Cool. This is going to shut off. So love you, Avery. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Gerard.
Enjoy the rest of the full moon, everybody. Tap in tonight and recharge, let go, and call in. It's your boy, Gerard Adams, Avery Whitmore. Peace, everyone.
Peace.